You're a falling star. You're the getaway car. You're the line.
Hi Angie, hi John, and hello to anybody else who might be listening. I think the only other person I can think of I know is Deb. So hi Debs. This is the Bond family, Morrissey, Steve, Emma, Owen, Corey, and Elsie in Germany, and we are extending our best wishes to Angie and John on their wedding day. We would love to have been there, but circumstances prevented that, but it's great to be able to share in the big day in this somewhat strange way. I was going to do a podcast, but then I figured out I have no real concept of what a podcast is. It just sounds cool. But this should suffice, I think. Our story with Angie began about 5 years ago. Angie turned up at our house about 5 years ago, and she was our au pair. It sounds very grand. It's just basically it's a fancy term for cheap labor. But she turned up. She chose us. She chose to come and work with us, and we selected Angie online. And it was a really strange thing that it was the first time we'd ever done this. I think the first time Angie had done it, we had this. We all kind of entered it in it with a lot of trepidation, but we hit it off from the start. Angie fit in with our family 100% from day one. The kids loved her, we loved her, and we instantly trusted her, and she basically moved in and became part of the family. When she first turned up, we had two kids. We had Emma and Owen, but my wife was heavily pregnant at the time with Corey, who arrived just a few weeks after Angie did. So she was literally thrown into the chaos that is our daily life. And she did an amazing job. And we spent a wonderful year together. And obviously a lot of stuff happened in that year. Obviously Corey arrived, so she was there to share in the birth of our third child. And she moved house with us not long after she arrived. Not long after Corey was born, rather, we moved house, and Angie, was a part of that whole process also. We moved into this big, huge pink house on the other side of town. And there she shared our daily life, and she shared so many of the milestones that, make every year so special. For example, Emma started kindergarten while Angie was with us. And obviously she watched Corey grow from being this little pink mushy thing into something that was mobile and walking and talking by the time she left. And another event she shared was this guy she met. All of a sudden, this guy, John, turned up. And from the outset, I don't know, you know what women are like. They were all like, well, umming and ahhing, and well, what do you think about him? And she discussed it with with my wife. I don't do much talking normally. Angie will attest to that. But she was like, what do I do? This guy really likes me. I kind of like him. What do you think? And, the girls got together and talked about it like girls do for hours and hours and hours. And I told him, John, I want to tell you this from the outset. I just said, he's the one. He's cool. He just go for it. He's a wonderful guy, and he was, and it was genuine. It was from the heart, and I didn't know what all the fuss was about. And I think deep down, Angie knew this as well, and they hit it off, and their saga did not end when she finished working with us in Germany. It obviously went on longer. In fact, I believe, if my memory serves me right, John left a couple of months before Angie left us. So they got together, they met, they formed this relationship, and then John was off in a different country, and I think that was the time when Angie actually stopped earning money, because really all she was doing after that was working to pay off the phone bill. But and again, that's a sign of how the relationship blossomed and bloomed after that. And like I said, Angie left us at the end of that 10-month period, and we kept in contact, obviously, and we were fortunate enough to have Angie return 12 months later and bail us out of a sticky situation. We were stuck for someone to look after the kids again, and she just hopped on a plane. She'd finished studying for the year, and she was able to return, not only to help us out, but she also returned just in time to be with us when Elsie, our fourth child, was born. So that was a really special thing, that we were able to share with Angie, and there is nobody else we would, rather share that with. And once again, after that, oh, another thing that happened then was we finally got to meet Debs. It was fantastic. She flew over and spent some time with us and met the kids, and then the girls took off for a weekend, did some traveling, and I believe they had a blast while they were here. And then obviously Angie went back to her studies, back to her life, and we kept in constant contact, obviously. And then we were fortunate enough last year to have John and Angie visit us in Germany again. And little did we know, I guess, I don't know whether Angie knew this, but this was the time John had finally chosen to get his act together and get down on one knee, which he did here in Europe, which is rather nice. That's a nice little story. And yeah, they spent, once again, a mad couple of weeks here, experiencing Germany and traveling around. They got to travel around a bit and do their own thing. And we were over the moon when we actually heard when they told us that, you know, John had proposed and Angie had said yes. And here we are today celebrating the wedding. It's a great story, a great beginning, a great middle, and it will continue to develop. I'm sure we look forward to coming and visiting you as soon as possible. We're going to try and make it our mission to get over there next year, actually. And hopefully you've got somewhere big enough to house the 6 of us. And who knows, by then you might be working on your own clan. I assume you're planning on having at least 4 children, because, you know, you guys hit it off with our 4 so well, you know, teamwork. But obviously, I'll leave you to ponder that, and you can, you know, get back to us and let us know. In the meantime, I'm going to love you and leave you. I wish you all the best today and in the future. And yeah, enjoy the day. And we hope to see you very, very soon. Goodbye.
Hi, Angie. Hi, John. I'm so happy for you guys. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. And I'm so sorry we can't be there. But as Steve said, we will see you soon. We wish you all the best. Lots of love, lots of happiness. John, a little extra patience. And before we go, I don't think this day would be complete without a word from the Munchkins. Have a wonderful day. We love you.
3.
Congratulations, Angie and Johnny. We love you. We love you. We love you. Congratulations, Angie and Johnny.
Elsie, can you say I love
You're a
you?
falling star. You're the getaway car. You're the line in the sand when I go too far. You're the swimming pool on an August day, and you're the perfect thing to say. And you play it coy, but it's kinda cute. Oh, when you smile at me, you know exactly what you do. Baby, don't pretend that you don't know.